Hello YouTube world, Mac Daddy 1911A1 here with the Shade Tree Survivalist, and this is my brother Pooh Guru. And today he finally showed up, a little late, but better late than never, to Survival Fest 2012, and he is going to introduce his survival gear that he has purchased. Tell us what everything is, what it does. There you go.
Alright, well, like you said, better late than never. I've been a little bit late trying to get my pack together, but my brother did give me a list of stuff, and I took the most important things right now that were not readily accessible and went out and bought them today. I spent about $250 in an Army Navy surplus store and found some very peculiar items. The most peculiar was this particular bottle that I've got right here. You can refill it up to 750 times, which gives you about, well, approximately 100 gallons of clean water. It's instant. You don't have to measure out the water tablets or the other doodads or whatever else you put in water and everything else, and you can use it once and put it up for 6 months and it'll still be good. It doesn't go bad, according to the people that sold it to me. And I read a little bit on it, and it's 32 ounces, which is 1 quart. So that was that one. Let's get some fresh water. I found some pretty neat binoculars. Got a little case to go with it. I figured they were camo, so if I drop them, nobody else can find them, but I probably won't be able to find them either. But they're small, compact, so they'll easily fit into the pouch. Whatever type of storage bag that I have, preferably one that's waterproof. Maybe it'll float if I get dropped in a river or something other, or flash flood, or whatever the case may be. The next thing was a signal mirror. This is one in particular that I like. It's got the hole in the middle, so you can put it up to your eye wherever you can see where the light is reflecting to. But any mirror would do, preferably a small one about the size of your hand, so that you can pack it easily along with everything else. That's probably one of the main things, is making sure everything that is in the bug out bag that Matt has advised us to keep is small, compact, and lightweight, because if you got a bug out in a hurry, you don't want to be packing 900 pounds worth of crap. The next thing that my wife suggested that we get was a whistle, and I didn't see it till later on, until
It's on the list
that Matt gave me, that was on the list, a more extensive, detailed list. Was a whistle that was on there, and there's whistle signals and various other components of that element. But it is definitely a necessity if you get separated from your group, or in the event that something happens, you get in some smoke and you can't yell, you have a whistle. You can see, if you're in smoke you can't see, but you can hear. Another thing is flares. They weren't pricey, but I bought a couple. Just, you never know.
You signal helicopter with them a whole lot faster than you could with a freaking mirror, I imagine. But
yeah, definitely.
Redundant systems is good.
Definitely. You've got the glow sticks. Those are popular and very well liked by most everybody.
I'll tell you this, they're fine to see each other, but try reading something at night when your power goes out with them things. They're worthless, but they do okay. We've used them here when the powers went out.
We got us about a half a dozen. I think they're a couple different colors, some 8 hours, some 12 hours. Yeah, a couple 12 hours in there. I bought my wife a brand new canteen that hadn't been slobbered on yet, so this would be helpful to purify that water and then pour it in the canteen. Then you could purify another quart of water, so you'll have 2 quarts that you can drink off of if you've got 2 people, 3 people, 5 people. It assists.
A canteen cup would also be good in case you need to for coffee, making coffee, boiling water. That's something else y'all should think about.
I'm not exactly sure what the 550 paracord Matt wanted me to get, so maybe at a later time we get him to explain in
Building
detail.
anything and everything.
You can lash things together, make tents, make
Emergency
tie stuff
shelters,
together.
weapons,
tie your food up
spears.
so that wild animals don't get into your
Yep.
stuff.
Okay, 1,000,001 uses for string, basically.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
It's
And
just
550 paracord, very strong and very tough to be the size that it is.
industrial, commercial, heavy duty, get her done stuff.
That's it. Get her done.
While I was up there, I wanted, Dana was saying emergency blanket, and I was talking to the people up there, and they mentioned one crucial fact. If you're in a cold situation and you need to be covered up, you've got the blanket, you've got an opening on both ends if you're wrapped
Yep,
up like
yep.
a taco. So they suggested to get a bivy sack.
Yep.
It's B-I-V-Y.
Hold on.
Yes.
I'll zoom in on it. Bivy sack.
And
Okay.
it basically encases you like a mummy.
I thought that was pronounced bivouac.
No, it's just bivy.
Bivy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
bivy.
my bad.
Uh,
Stuck my nose in.
It says it retains 90% of your radiant body heat. So, and it's only 2.5 ounces. So that's another good factor. And got a couple more things. One thing I made up whenever I got out of the Navy, I was doing just a temporary job. I was cutting firewood and whatnot. Well, at one point I had poison ivy from head to toe and everywhere in between. And
Literally, emergency room kind of situation.
I was dumb, so I didn't go to the emergency room. Probably should have. Ought to have my butt kicked for not, but I don't seem like I'm any worse for the wear.
Note to self. Next time you're cutting around poison ivy, poison oak, do not wipe your ass with your hands. You get it on your butt cheeks, and the next thing you know, you are lit up.
Well, trust me, it is not a pleasant experience.
Yeah, buddy. Stuff swells up that ain't supposed to swell.
So at the time, I used Matt's internet and did some research. I found all kinds of things on. Specifically, what we're talking about is poison oak, poison ivy, and poison sumac. I've gotten pictures, the descriptions of it, locations of where it can be found, and I think I may have
That one right
gotten-
there, that one on the top with the vine on the side of the tree, we got tons of that right here.
Yeah.
You can
You
zoom
can
in
see
on that.
Zoom in on that one right there. That is
Yeah.
the most common looking vine for this particular area.
Yeah. Right out there, there's a tree
That's
with it
poison
on.
ivy.
Yeah, that'll eat you alive.
Yeah, that stuff will get you real bad. But along with that, I found like cords of wood, how to chop trees down, how many BTUs a cord of wood will heat. I'm not sure how many BTUs it is to heat up a cubic area of a cubic foot, I guess would be the particular words, but I got some descriptions of trees and how to identify them. Just some of the more common ones for this area, which is northwest Georgia. And last but not least, probably the neatest thing, which is a pretty extensive pack. It's a medical pack, medical first aid kit, and it cost me about 80 bucks. But it is loaded to the gills with, I mean, just all kind of stuff.
Any lollipops in there?
Well, you can put a
Need
lollipop
some for the
in there.
kids. The kid goes to the doctor, he needs a lollipop.
You know, I mean, it's got the scissors, it's got gauze out the wazoo, it's got cold packs, triangular bandages, more gauze. It's got the scissors. It's got a thing.
Which store did you guys go to? The one in Chattanooga?
East Brainerd.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good
Up
store.
there in Chattanooga.
Yep.
Found a lot of stuff there. The staff was very friendly and helpful. The instant clotting gauze, hemostats, they had a chapstick in here, man. I mean, cleansing towelettes, tape, safety pins.
Tell you something else in this area of the world you need, and that's a pair of sunglasses in your kit. Why? Because in summer, that's obvious. However, in the snow, you don't have sunglasses, you will have snow blindness in no time.
It's
And I was trying to figure out what this little gadget was, and she said it was to do
It's an innovation.
that, like this, you do on them the surgery shows and whatnot. The intubate, they stick it down your throat, and it's got little grooves down the side of it that let air come in and out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if you
It's
could
really easy.
zoom in on it. Maybe you can kind of see the grooves.
It's the tongue depressor, the round part.
I think we can get that.
Slide it in.
Yeah, okay, I see it. Yeah.
Kind of see the grooves.
Yeah.
And you just slide it down the throat, and it opens up your airway. So that way, if your throat's swollen shut, you can still breathe. I mean, they got gloves, they got more.
Hey man, that'd be
gauze.
cheaper than that CPAP machine, dude.
Hey, look, it's even got a splint.
Something other about a splint, universal splint.
What's the clotting gauze? It's got something in there to make it
It
clot.
makes you,
Yeah.
it clots
Oh, okay.
faster. So that
Maybe it's
it's
what
got
was
an
it they used
agent.
back in World War II? Sulfur to make it clot up. It might be something.
Well, I don't know if it was for make a clot, but they used it on open wounds.
More gauze,
It's got
eye wash, latex tourniquet.
I work, that's a good idea.
If you're allergic to latex, you just screwed. Go ahead and deal with it.
No, you don't. You can use that those gloves like we use for mechanicking around here and everything else. The nitrile.
It comes in a pretty compact sack and it's waterproof. That's the kicker. That's what sold me on it. It was waterproof.
That's a good deal, man.
So, and
Now you know my viewers want gun porn, so did y'all bring a firearm of any kind? Y'all suck, man.
not today.
Okay,
Are you
gun porn, gun porn, gun porn. Oh yeah, oh gun porn. Oh, sorry about that.
That's it.
I guess that's pretty much it for this particular episode.
Okay, this is Mac Daddy 1911A1, the slack jaw late arriving Poo Guru and his old lady, the battle axe, and we appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you later.